Hello and welcome to the show. I'm back on the Crew 2, going to, well, be kind of driving around a bit. It's sort of a racetrack tour around America we're going to be going on. However, I'm going to be messing about along the way. I've got a drag car now. I've got a Viper. Naturally, of course, if I'm going to be buying a drag car, I'm going to be wanting a Viper. And we're going to, well, try and get the Viper to go very fast on some public roads. We're going to start off, though, at the Jersey racetrack. Going to have a go at a touring car. It would be kind of fun to run the Viper in a touring car race. However, the game doesn't let you. It would be very good fun to run the Viper in a touring car race, but it's not going to. This is a mandated wet weather race, if you like, and our Mercedes is going to take on the competition. Now, it should be a fairly straightforward session for the bends here. I am quite a lot higher leveled in this car than the vehicles the game ends up racing you, and ends up putting you against, which is, I think, why I've been having, I didn't realise until today, just how massively over-leveled my Mercedes is for this sort of racing. I'm at 250, and these events are expected to be around the 190 area. I'm a lot higher than the AIs. However, the game doesn't cheat so much with their vehicles. Like, I was half expecting, if I was massively over leveled, for the AI just to rubber band its guys back up towards you. And while it will a little bit when everyone's in equal cars, it will either rubber band and help you slightly, really slowing them down, as we saw with the Mercedes last time out, or sometimes they will ping a little bit back towards you. However, if you turn up to a race with a very, very quick car, such as this one, you can run away from the AI, and they will not fight too well. They won't fight too much. They won't just come pinging back up towards you. So yeah, they're having a tough race, tough time trying to beat a certain event. You can go and get some parts for a car, and come back, and you might stand a chance. I can just understeer my way out towards a wall, and that'll be that. As far as racetracks go, as far as race circuits go, this one here does look like one of the lesser exciting ones. I think there could be better routes. Possibly that bridge bit that we've just gone under there looks like it could be a fairly exciting, interesting, or more interesting layout. This is, not the most eventful of layouts, but even so, this is actually kind of quite a flat circuit. Oh, we're going to have a drying track. Are we going to have some... No, just a slight bit of sun. Just a faintest little bit of sun. Yeah, this is not the most kind of aesthetically exciting circuit that I have driven around. There's one we'll probably get to later, across the other side of the country, Giants something raceway, where you kind of end up going through a forest. Very, very interesting looking circuit, just a pretty circuit to drive. I guess, the view of the New York skyline is quite impressive around that turn one. Not many circuit. Yeah, that's quite that's quite cool. But as a track to drive around, yeah, not the most inspiring one. I mean, I'm just about figured out. I'm kind of starting to learn roughly, like, even when you come to these circuits that I might not have driven on before. I certainly haven't driven this layout before. Kind of now beginning to figure out roughly what the cars are needing in terms of a braking distance. Although we're going to go play around in a drag car that's going to completely skew any sense of speed you thought you had, because they'll run 300 miles an hour from standard pretty much. And of course, this thing here, while quick, will not run 300 miles an hour from standard. We got a first place. I don't actually know how far away am I from leveling up. I am relatively close. Not. So it'll probably be 3 or 4 more races, I would imagine. We will scoop up some more parts. Got a better brakes and a better gearbox, and now it wants us to go back to whatever time of day I was in free roam before I started the race. And there we have it. I pressed the wrong button because I was going to... I just automatically go and just apply parts to a car, please. Otherwise I'll forget about them, inevitably. And there we go. Our Mercedes has got better, but the vehicle that I want to have a play around with today is, of course, the drag cars. Now, we will set our little waypoint, our little marker, for the next circuit, I think, on my list of tracks to go to. I mean, there is a motocross circuit. I'm kind of not particularly counting motocross circuits. There's nothing on the way up here. I mean, there's some fun stuff to do up here, don't get me wrong. There is some fun stuff to do up there, but the next real circuit is the Little Eagle Speedrome. And now this was in the previous game, you might remember. It's not actually too far a drive over here. It's not too far. I don't actually set that waypoint very well at all, have we now? Let's set it up. Is that the road in? Sure, we'll set the waypoint over there. That's the road in. Now, we don't have a motorway for this. There is no motorway journey. We can't just go and sit at 200 plus miles an hour on the motorway and be done. There we go. Okay, the car did not want to start whatsoever. So yeah, it's not actually going to be too easy. Oh, is that? Ah, that's the exit. Found the exit. Found the exit. Come back, Viper. There we go. It's not going to be too easy to try. If I want to try and get up towards. Oh, are you a racy? No. How to? I always manage to do this. Trying to find your way out of a race circuit is so difficult on here. At least I am finding it so difficult on here. We found another player. What is a player? And can we bop a player? Am I going to get distracted? Oh, player's in a ghosty mode. Oh, disappointing. I was going to bop a player. Do you know what? I haven't really played around with the drag cars at all. I've only just got it. I only just bought it a couple of minutes ago, in fact, before I started recording this. And the drag cars actually turn a lot better than I thought they were going to. I mean, it does require the front... How does one leave the circuit, goddammit? I thought one of these would be it. You know what? We might have to go for the old plane escape method. I think we're going to have to. Okay, I didn't want to cheat. I say I didn't want to cheat. But plane escape method it is. And, oh, God, careful. And weave our way. Quickly. Now we will go, hopefully, select... I can't scroll around that way, never mind. I don't know where the Viper's going to end up. Please don't end up in a field. I don't think this... Oh, okay, so it doesn't... It doesn't quite teleport you if you're not quick changing. Okay, well, we learned something new. Okay, Viper, how fast can we go? Now, the top speed of this car is something well past the 300 mile an hour mark, but of course, to do 300 miles an hour, you are going to require quite a long, straight, flat, and traffic-free road. Whoopsie daisy. Don't mind me. Sorry, that was completely unintentional. I just happened to be doing 160 in about 4 seconds. I can't help it too much. We also need less in the way of wheelies. Wheelies are a little bit of a problem. Viper, because you just don't get any steering. No, come back, Viper. Okay, now even if we're very gentle with the throttle, it's just there's so much power in this car, and the game kind of wants it to do wheelies. It would technically probably have been wiser for me to do the motorway jaunts in the MC12. And the technical twisty road... No, motorway jaunt, sorry, in the Viper. And the technical twisty road in the Maserati that we had last time out. But when was it... You know, when did I ever do anything vaguely sensible? Christ, this is difficult to drive. What? That's 193 miles an hour we just managed to do there. Just without really even thinking about it. So, is a 300 mile an hour blast down a normal road likely to be achievable? I don't know. Traffic is probably what's going to kill it. Yeah, we will blast forward. Steering as it bucks and weaves. There we go. It's just going to nosedive and then not nosedive. Doing silly things already. I'm doing silly things already with this. Whoa, careful. I think we're actually going past the mining area on this drive. Done more wheelies in this car in the last 5 minutes than I think I've done in any other game ever, and that includes motocross stuff. And we're gonna... Oh, if it starts sliding, it gets real unhappy. Oh, this bit's good! Go, Viper, mad Viper! Oh no, trees! Okay, I mean, the Viper went. I thought this looked like an opportunity to unleash the fury of a Viper, but it wasn't. Damn it, the one place I could have done without a car being, we're going to crack 200, not quite, I had to get on the brakes, because God knows how well we were going to turn around there. The answer, probably not. not very. Ugh! We've crashed into a lot of things. Ooh, this looks like a promising little section. I'm not going to even bother firing the nitro. Not until it looks like we've got that with another 200 mile an hour plus jaunt. Are we going to have... I just need a little bit... there's a little bit of straight road here. It's not going to be enough, though. It's quite a pretty little river sort of scenery. Again, in a hypercar, it's probably be sort of a good kind of a road. It's really bucking wildly through all of that. I think actually loses quite a lot of speed when you just lift off. Like the drag kind of slows it down a ridiculous amount. This, again, it's not going to be long enough. We're probably going to crack 200 once more. We're up to 217. Just 217 miles an hour. I could have been a lot braver there. And then we had to panic and lift. We're not actually making that quicker a progress across the map because I'm having to keep stopping, essentially. Bridge! This is it. Here we go. How fast can we get the vibe? Oh, that's 230, and then we panicked because there was a railing. Although, like, the nudge off the railing wasn't as bad as most of the nudges off of the railings that I've done in cars on this game. You know, for what we were doing is mad and all that. Whoa, no, don't turn, doesn't turn. I feel like there might be like some sort of drag brake going on when I lift off. I think it's automatically applying a level of braking almost. This does not look like a good road for a drag car somehow. We are heading roughly in the right direction for a bleeping box. I mean, be rude not to while we're going this way. Okay, so it's bleeping an awful lot. Not over that way. Oh, kind of this way-ish. No. Okay, maybe over this side then of the road. Going to continue to bleep. Bleepy box. Ah, there it is. I was going to say. When it's making that sound, it should be pretty easily visible. The fact that it wasn't, well, I mean, I just hadn't spun the camera around. Yay, we got some stuff. We got some goodies. Oh, I can't go forward there because it's I keep forgetting the box like collapses down. I really should park further back from the boxes. We got exhaust and a motor core part for the drag vehicle. Let's go have a look at those. Let's go see what they do. I love that this is like a 2.5. I mean, this has basically got... Oh, I've already apparently got one of these bits. What does that give us power-wise? 2,000... It's nearly 2,400 horsepower. That's basically the powerboat engine in this. And there we go. 2,400 horsepower. No wonder it does 200 miles an hour. Like 3 or 4 seconds. Although it doesn't really do the getting going part very well. The getting going part is just sort of sit and spin for a long time. And now there's a truck on my... Well, this actually looked like a pretty good road for a 300 mile an hour blast potential. Oh, okay. It looks like slightly less of a good road when it's as hilly. Again, I was just going based purely on how vaguely straight the road was. We can head on to here. No, we have to brake. I actually kind of want to keep my speed up because at these lower speeds the car just wants to wheelie. I want to find a way. How do I stop wheelies? Could we maybe potentially stop some wheelies? Actually, I have a thought. Somebody did... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Someone did say that these things... Oh, they do. Right, so... Not the assists aren't automatically turned off by everything. Oh, we need to get up to star to be able to do a lot more fancy stuff. I was wondering if I could adjust how much the car wheelies, like weight distribution or something. It's a little bit ambitious, but there we go. There is more tuning stuff. Now we'll see, I guess, how the handling might be better actually like this, with less, you know, like assisting and whatnot. I was not looking where the road was going. I was looking at the finish checkpoint bit. Whoops, it's fine, absolutely fine. Nothing very terrible nearly occurred in all of that. In all of that going, nothing very nearly terrible occurred at all. That's another like 200 mile an hour, just a sudden burst of speed. Oh, not going to be able to get it down here, are we? I've got to actually lift. I don't know where we are in relation to the big mines, or one of the big mines. I don't know, there are probably multiple big mines, let's face it, around here. Oh, big air time, and another, again, we've got 220. Actually gaining a lot of fans with this. If you find like a road, I wouldn't be surprised if you could gain like a lot of fans just by going sort of 300 miles an hour, and on like a quiet road that you could go 300 miles an hour into oncoming traffic with, and gain a lot of fans very quickly with all of that. What are you in, good sir? Hello? Is that a Ford? Looks like a Ford GT. We're just going to go do a burnout. We're wheeling and spinning the wheels there. I'm pretty sure that's what we were just doing. There was a wheelie, and then there was some wheel spin. Well, how does... I don't quite know how that one works. I'm not going to ask too many questions as to how that one works. It's just the magic levels of grip the Viper has. Oh, this looks like a good road. Please don't let there be any oncoming traffic, otherwise it's about to have a really bad day. Here we go, 300 miles an hour on a public road with traffic. We've done it, and can we stop it? Eventually. These are mad contraptions, I love them. They're not really suitable for long distance driving, however, I'm fine with it. 300, we actually got 300 miles an hour on a public road with traffic, with crests, with bumps, and we slowed it down, all without having to resort to wall bouncing, crashing off of barriers. That was the first vaguely sensible part of road where we stood a chance. It just goes for it. I mean, that's what 2,400 horsepower in a Viper would do. Would do. I don't know. Hello, where have I gone? It got a little bit lost. Sorry, I know I've just gone very quickly. Very, very quickly indeed. However, this is now not where the Viper excels. I think like 50 miles an hour is probably 50 mile an hour with a slight bit of throttle, and we still do a wheelie. And vroom! It's a silly, silly car. It is. There's just a lot of silliness going on in this. Oh bugger! I'm ploughing again. Who knew? Farming Simulator needs a drag spec Viper to do some ploughing with. Oh, we are really in the middle of the countryside over here. Don't mind me. Can we go for a little bit of a burst of speed? I'm glad that road did not have the level of traffic that we saw on the motorway in the previous kind of tripping around the place. Really glad that road did not have that level of traffic. And we're going to get up to just 200 through the middle of someone's sleepy little village. Ah! Not stopping! Don't mind me. I'm in your fields doing some donuts. I mean, different sort of crop circles, I guess. Maybe that's what the crop circles are, just drag cars. They've just been drag cars that have failed to stop and then gone and made pretty patterns because they've got no traction out in the dirt. I have solved a great mystery of the world. I'm now I'm just farting around on some grass, struggling to get any sort of control. Windmill racetrack? Or was that just hold on, I've seen a sign that I'm curious about. What did you actually say? Well, I hear a helicopter. Hello, chopper. It was actually called Windmill Racetrack. There we go. Sure, why not? There's some more wheelies going on here. There's a speed trap there that I don't have enough levels for, and I think this must be the circuit in here. Maybe? I thought I put the thing on the corner for the thing. Oh, I did put the thing on the corner for the thing, and I made a wrong turning. No, we need to go back. We've gone very... I think I got distracted. I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost vehicle to try and beat, and, you know, competition and everything meant ghost vehicle was follow the ghost, essentially. Oh, that's the ghost, the speed trap. I'm on the brakes and I'm still doing that sort of speed. Right, that's the road into it there. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. I just do brakes are nowhere near good enough. Well, saying that's incorrect. I'm just going so unbelievably quick. And another jaunt into here. I mean, technically, if we get 300 miles an hour on the way into... No, we wouldn't do it. On the way into the speedway, be impressive and everything. But doesn't really... I don't think that counts quite as a public road. I don't think so. And slam on the brakes. Unfortunately, I don't have any events for this circuit to do. Otherwise, I would go and race them. I'm just going to see what drag cars are like running around the... Oh, okay. Here we don't quite have the same turning. But I say we're doing 200 miles an hour. Right, can we... Whoa, right, so we can only do about 160 around the banking. It's not massively steep banking. Then we will probably be very, very fast down here. Is it going to be able to get 300? We will have to jump on the brakes very shortly. Come on. There we go. Another 300 miles an hour. Whoa. I mean, as you would expect, doesn't quite work out. I had hoped we might have had a little bit more turning on the oval. I had thought that this might have been a little easier for the car to deal with. I forgot the nitro. So the nitro's got to be like full before you can fire it in these. A little bit like Burnout, the old Burnout games, with the way their nitro worked. Oh, I would not go that way. I don't know if I'm going... I don't know who's going the wrong way round. I mean, I'm going the right way. It's turning left for NASCAR, isn't it? So, I believe I am going the right way. Oh, I don't know whether there'll be any ovals anywhere in the world that will run other direction. Who knows? Right, I fired the nitro. I might have changed up. I thought upshift you so I could fire the nitro without wasting nitro by having to upshift. It would work. Up to 303 miles an hour. And then a big break, because we've got a corner coming up. Drag cars are mad. The drag cars are absolutely mad. Again, it's just another slightly different discipline of motorsport. There aren't as many drag cars in this game. I don't actually know if there might be less than previous. It's probably one of the, outside of, I guess, like motocross, probably one of the smaller selection of vehicles. I think there's only 6 or 7 of them. But they are, it's a mad discipline. It is an absolutely balmy discipline of motorsport, and the fact that, of course, you can then go and take your 2,500 horsepower car and try and do 300 miles an hour on the public roads if you want is quite entertaining, even if it's not massively drivable. One last burst of speed, I feel, from this. Oh crap! Oh crap! We missed your house. We got your car, and now we are on to another pretty long straight road. This should be good for the Viper. Oh, we're going to go for a flight. Oh, no, it's fine. Thankfully, the gravity is super strong. Car! Woo! That was a 300 mile an hour near miss. Scenery! Lots of scenery. Well, we stopped eventually. There was a lot of scenery. A lot of exploring was done there. Ah, hello, Fox. How are you doing? Don't mind me. We're a long way off where we were. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.